Hey, it's Sela Social Studies.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sela Social Studies. Alright, so today we're going to be covering Chapter 12, The North and the Industrial Revolution. When we left you off last time, we left you off with our manifest destiny, our expanding westward. Thomas Jefferson had purchased the Louisiana Territory. Now it's our job as Americans to go out there and settle that land and farm on that land and take Americans out west. Well, now I'm going to bring you back east and the North and the Industrial Revolution. I could tell you that the next couple of chapters are really going to lead up to basically culminating in the Civil War. Chapter 12 and Chapter 13 are going to take you into a journey of two major differences of the part of the country, the North and the South. And then you're going to see a huge sectionalism, a huge difference in economy, in the way of life, in the way just everything is run on a day-to-day basis between the North and the South. And you'll actually start to see why the North started to get benefited better or greater for the setup of the Civil War. So the first thing we're going to cover in Chapter 12 is the Industrial Revolution in the North. Industrialization. Why is it important? So you have to figure out now industry, right? Industry, technology, kind of going into the future, right? Just like we have today with our big technological revolution. iPhones have only been out since like 2007, and look at what they can do now. They can do almost anything for you. They're a computer, they're a phone, they're a camera, they're a video camera. So you have all these type of things that you can use into one. Well, the original Industrial Revolution is kind of the same for them, right? Before the Industrial Revolution, doing everything by hand. They were trading, they were bartering, they were doing things like that. Now you have industry, factories, and how is that going to set up the northern part of our country? The second thing we're going to go over is inventors and effects and of their inventions. Right? Mass production. Mass production is a huge effect of a lot of the inventions during the first Industrial Revolution here in the United States. What is mass production? The mass production of goods, creating a lot of goods. What was their effect? Think about Robert Fulton's steamboat. What was his effect? What was the steamboat's effect? What was John Deere's steel plow? Cyrus McCormick's mechanical reaper? What about Eli Whitney's cotton gin? How did that have an effect on slavery? We're going to cover that one and in the South. And finally, during this chapter, we're going to cover revolutions with the S, communication and transportation. Faster and more efficient. What is the deal with faster and more efficient transportation? Why do we have to know it? Right now, you're going to be getting into steamboats, steam engines, the steam train. We're going to get into the transcontinental railroad. And really, when you start getting into things like that, you're talking about things that actually built our country. Okay, so if it wasn't for the railroads, would we have made it out west that fast? Okay, so those are the type of things you're going to have to think about during this chapter. So we're going to go ahead and dive into it, and I'll do a quick review at the end.